catacomb. Regardless, we were walking down a passage, tripped an Indiana Jones style boulder trap. There was a lot of running. There was a lot of trying to hold a giant boulder back. There was one person smart enough to just be like, "Nah, I'm going to go behind it and not have to be in danger at all." And Boulder dealt with and allowed to break. We found ourselves in another chamber, and that is where we left off. Like a good portion of the session was trying to figure out who was who was getting which of these heroic items.
Yeah, doling out the items and running from the boulder both took individually longer than dealing with the Hydra.
Oh, and we have oh gosh, what is the NPC's name?
Clover.
Clover. I was about to say Buttercup, wrong flower. Yeah, Clover with us. A ranger from Satessa who is damn good with a bow.
Yeah. Open back up my notes. Wrong note. Yeah, so after escaping the boulder, y'all find this offshoot hallway. The boulder flies past. You hear it crash into a wall past further along. In the hallway, it's made of damp stonework, grown with moss and scattered puddles of murky water. As you walk down the path, it twists and turns, sloping downward occasionally. A few minutes pass, and you come to the top of a staircase that you can't quite see the bottom of. Are we still working with the same? Let me see. Last week we decided that this was our walking order.
Sure, it didn't fail us last time.
Okay. As you begin down the staircase, let me get Hallian and Callie to each make a dexterity saving throw. As the fifth step down, as you step on the step, you feel it start to give out from underneath you. And this check is to save to see if you can pull yourself off of it in time. Okay.
I don't know if danger sense applies here. If I can see this or not.
I don't think it's something you can see.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not like an obvious danger coming at you or anything. It's more of like a reflex save. But yeah, so Callie, as soon as it starts to give, it's already giving a bit from the weight of Hallian stepping on it, and you pull off. But Hallian, it's a little more work for you to backstep, and you depress this step down, and you hear a series of like mechanical clinks as this entire staircase falls into place and becomes a slick slope. I'm gonna say Callie and Hallie and Akira and Beast, y'all are already on the staircase and begin sliding down this steep ramp. The other four of you have not quite stepped there yet, but the rest of your party has slid away.
Okay.
Do we have time to react as they are vanishing into the dark?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna thorn whip somebody.
Okay. Who are you aiming at?
I think the one I can catch most reliably without the worst effect would be Beast.
Okie doke. Go ahead and make an attack roll at Beast.
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah. With the slipping and sliding, Beast, falls prone and begins sliding down faster than your thorn whip can wrap around his body. And with that, the front four of you, unless anyone else has an idea, but the front four of you are sliding down and are out of sight. And we will come back to y'all later. I'd like to know what the standing four are doing.
Not walking forward anymore. Turn around to a Klon and Clover and say, what? Any of you have rope? Enough rope, do you think?
I have a rope, whether it is enough. We will find out, I guess.
I can tie one end of my rope to a Klon's and we can toss 100 feet down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hello,
are y'all just going to...
can any of you hear me down there?
The other four of you, as you are sliding down this ramp, you can hear the echoing of Aklon's voice. The rope has not caught up to you yet. It's not moving any faster than you are. You slide down probably 80 to 100 feet, and then suddenly there is nothing beneath you. And you fall into this open air and then hit the ground. Though the ground is not solid stone, it feels kind of mushy, soft, and it smells pretty bad in here. And let me see, I'm gonna roll only 2d6. Each of you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
And as you stand up, you can see there's this damp, acrid smell that fills the air. And as you look around, you see many figures surrounding you. The silhouettes of humanoids of all shapes and sizes. It puts you on guard for a moment, and then you realize these are statues.
Is there any? Is there any notable, anything notable about these statues besides the fact they're just down here?
You see that a few of them have been broken with age. Where you all landed, there is a fair amount of rubble scattered on the ground. You see armor that looks like the Setessan guard armor. You see, various races, mostly human. And as with the once upon a time, you were able to look at some armor from Militan guards and tell that it was older. Some of this armor looks very old, in just the craftsmanship. It's hard to make out with it being a statue now, but this statue garden has been growing for some time.
The statues look hyper realistic, as though they were frozen, like they were living beings.
Not even needing a check. Yes, yeah, it does look like these were basilisk or Medusa victims.
I'm already part stone.
Above table, would we know in the lore that Medusas need eye contact kind of thing? Is that common knowledge?
make a you can make a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that the like gorgons of Theros, they are like a the top half of a woman, the bottom half is just a snake's body, a tail slithering along the ground, a mess of snakes for hair, and that looking them in the eye uh, runs the risk of petrification. And you also are aware of other creatures, basilisks, that have the same petrifying ability.
Guys, make sure you close your eyes. It could be it could be a gorgon or a basilisk.
Okay. Beast, how will we know where to go?
Just use your senses, I guess. I don't know. Better that you don't know where to go than you are petrified.
As y'all are discussing, you see a in the hole that you fell from, um, particularly Akira and Callie can see this with your dark vision. The hole is about 30 feet above you, and falling about 20 feet of that distance is a bit of rope hanging.
Ooh.
As you look around, you do also see an iron door in the corner that looks rusty and corroded.
Can I mage hand tug on the rope twice to show that we're alive?
Yeah,
Wait, don't
you can
talk
do
on
that.
it. They might just pull us up.
Oh wait.
Wait, no, it's not. It'll be light.
Yeah, with your
Never
mage
mind.
hand, you feel you tug on it, and a clon, you feel two tugs on the rope.
Well, it is two tugs on the rope, the universal symbol for I'll be dead soon. So
Hold them up.
I'm going to start pulling on the rope. Does it feel like anybody's on it?
No, you feel no weight.
Okay, then I'll just let the rope drop back down.
How high is it?
It's about the end of the rope is about 10 feet above you.
Can I jump? No, I don't think 10 feet is crazy right there.
I think you can jump
5
10 feet because
feet
you can like
jumped.
jump and like grab up above you, and you're already like 6 feet tall. So
Jump calculator.
Oh my god! I told you guys. Remarkable athlete had this useless.
I mean, the high jump, a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet before the jump, you can reach above you the distance equal to the height of the jump plus half of 1.5 times your height. So how tall is Callie?
Oh, shit! I haven't thought about it. I think this is actually my smallest. No, oh, there it is, right there. 5'6".
5'6". All right. Your strength is a 3, so you can jump 6 feet plus your height. So that's another 5.6 or 5.5, plus another half of that. You can definitely jump and grab this rope. It will take a strength check to hold on to the rope.
Aye, Captain.
You can do athletics.
Oh my god!
Perhaps instead of jumping, Beast, if you take one side, I can take the other side. We can simply lift you.
Sure.
There is more than.
Oh yeah. We could just pick Beast up, but now I feel like we just did some math for no reason. So we're picking Beast up?
That'd be nice because I'm still closing my eyes. So,
Okay.
There is nothing in here but us right now. It is okay. You can simply open your eyes.
We should hurry this up, though. I don't want nothing to actually come in here.
okay, yep,
I mean,
I'm ready. Let's do this.
I get the feeling we will notice the door being opened.
I don't know where the fuck they are. All right, you got ready?
I'll tell your story. Thank you.
Ask them to add more rope.
Oh, okay, right, sure.
Don't none of y'all X have rope?
You know what? Here, please take my rope just in case they don't have any more rope.
Oh, right. We'll get you up too.
Well, okay, me and Akira can teleport up there.
Okay, I'm ready. What am I doing? Are you guys lifting me up?
Yeah, we're picking you up.
Wait, I'm ready.
Okay, you grab onto the rope. Aklon, you suddenly feel a fair amount of weight added onto the end of this rope.
All right, I'm gonna start pulling and walking backwards.
Okay, Aklon and Beast both give me athletic checks. Okay. It takes some time. It gets
My rubber
easier
bullets.
once Beast is on the ramp instead of just hanging in the air. And you're able to pull up and walk up the rope, and Beast, you make it back to the top of the ramp.
Nice.
Thank goodness you are alive.
Yeah.
Is everyone else alive?
Hmm. Well, should we help carry up?
Should we?
Beast. What? Why do you have coil of rope?
Oh yeah. We'll tie it. We'll get them up. Problem solved.
What do you mean tie it?
Okay, above table, I'm kind of confused now.
So we did not have enough rope to reach you guys. You have an extra length of rope so we can reach everyone else. And we don't know if you're being coy because people are dead or what.
Part of it was that. So anyway, so I'm at the bottom. I'm tying the rope that.
You're at the top. You're at the top with us.
Top. Y'all
Okay,
have
so-
y'all have some rope to add on to like make up for the extra 10 feet. That way everyone can grab it easily instead of having to like jump for it or be picked up for it. But yeah,
All right.
you're at the top. Callie, Hallian, and Akira are still down at the bottom.
So, Beast will tie the rope. I did a survival check just in case, but I'm not sure.
Tying a rope's no big deal. You can do so well enough.
Not tying bags.
I'm not gonna make the rope bust on you. Well, that would be funny, but no, you're fine. You beat a 5, which was all you really needed.
Okay.
So those of you at the bottom, there is now plenty of rope coiled up at the dangling down.
Okay. Oh. All right. Who's first? Come on. Get him up.
Go ahead.
Ali, would you like to go first?
I thought we were gonna send him up first because he genuinely needs the rope, but I don't care. Hey, y'all can stay down here if y'all want.
I will go last. Go.
Start climbing a rope, PE style.
Okay. Yeah, you climb up the rope. Aklon, you feel the weight again. Let's get athletics checks from Aklon and Callie.
Oh man.
Suddenly feel desire to whip red rubber balls at Kale as he climb rope.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You manage to make it back up to the top of the ramp easily enough. Takes a little time, but you are up at the top with everyone.
Whew. Shit. All right, we gotta throw it back down.
I haven't been, but I'm gonna give guidance to a Klon for the next couple of lifts.
Okie doke. All right.
I'll go.
Okay. You grab onto the rope, and your job is just to hold on tight. Go ahead and let's get another athletics check from Aklon. There it is, and from Akira.
Oh god. Yeah, wizard, let's go.
Aklon's doing the heavy lifting here. Your only job is to not
Dead weight.
let go. So you managed to get drug up easily enough.
Was not helping at all the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, this was a good bit harder on you, Aklon, this time. But that's counteracted by the lighter person.
Yeah, I'm little.
Yeah, there's no
Uh,
way this was more difficult than Holland Beast up here.
Oh yeah, no way.
Can I help actually? Cause I realized who was the last person.
Mhm. Yeah, you can go ahead
I was
and
trying to say there.
So given the help action, Aklon, you can have advantage, thankfully. And I think you'll still have guidance again.
I have the athlete feat, if that matters at all.
It very well might. Let me see.
I could populate it.
Yeah. I think with that, I was going to give you disadvantage because of the inclusion of the horse half of you that you're having to hold up. So we'll just call it even. Okay.
I don't. Oh, the 2 is. Wait.
That's all
Why
right.
is that? Oh, it's down here.
On this one,
15.
Aklon and Callie, you understand that trying to pull is a little bit more risk just because of how damp the ground is and everything. So you just brace yourselves and hold strong and leave Hallian to climb the rope and then whatever the opposite of rappelling down a cliff is. You walk up the ramp using the rope to pull you up. And all of you are back at the top of the slope. Hallian, you can hear faintly in the walls just kind of a tick, 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 tick of what sounds like a mechanism just ticking through some kind of process.
So, have you decided what to do about the statues and the door?
Statues?
Three of you have climbed up here and no one has said what we found?
I was too busy trying to get people out of there.
At the bottom of the ramp, which sounds like it might be turning back to stairs, or maybe the next part of the trap is in process. At the bottom of the whole thing, there are a bunch of statues. Clearly, as Beast said, citizen guards that are victims of some sort of monster turned to stone.
On our way in, we got evidence of a ritual to Farika. Is it common knowledge that these would Medusi would be acolytes of Farika?
Yeah, any of you that are trained in religion, or you as an oracle, um, it's fairly common knowledge that the Gorgons are like servants of Farika, created by her, and that serve her. In any more details about their relationship would require a check, but you know that they are closely related.
But would it be alright if I made a check?
Sure.
Religion?
Religion, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you know what? I'm going to use my Oracle's Insight on this. This feels appropriate.
Ooh.
For an 18.
all right, give me just 1 second. You know that Farika, being the god of poison and medicine, had charged her favored servants with guarding secrets of life and health and immortality, that were deemed maybe too powerful for just anyone to know. Um, you know that some Gorgons might uh, be convinced to trade this knowledge or secrets away. You also know that in hold on, I want to look up the exact wording of something right quick. You know that there's a legend of Farika that says that she gathered once her Medusa children and granted them 100 secrets to each, bidding them to hide their revelations throughout the mortal realm. But the Medusas selfishly kept secrets for themselves to use as currency to bargain with mortals. Um, and in that exchange, they angered Farika, and she cursed them such that they could never again behold their own reflections without risking death.
100 secrets each, you said, right?
Yeah, each of them were given
Okay.
100 secrets and bid to hide them throughout the realm, but many of them kept some secrets for themselves. So you know that Gorgons might know like secrets of life and death and immortality, that they might like barter for, depending on the individual Gordons might have different goals and stuff, but
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I will say you also know that basilisks are connected to Farika, and are also capable of petrification.
Mhm.
Um,
With that, I can't remember if I have a summon with me. I feel like I do. But I am going to let her find her way home to safety, and then lightly whistle, and a squeaking little bat is going to come and rest between my horns.
mhm.
And I will resummon a familiar with my wild companion, so that
Gotcha.
I have 60 feet of blind sight. Um, and tell everyone, while I'm just kind of petting the leathery wings of the bat, um, uh, from what we'd seen outside, and from what you have seen below, it would appear more and more obvious that this is a stronghold to Farika. It would also explain the dangerous traps, clever inventions. There may be something here that is being kept hidden. That is not hidden with the intention that it should never be found. Um, like a scavenger hunt.
Oh. When you put it like that, getting petrified, it sounds a little funner.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to help any of you should that happen. But, Tyler, you talked to us before about the cost of Revivify. Is this information that I might know or no?
I think rolling with like the 18 religion check on Farika, you know that like not only did she give secrets to the Gorgons, many of the creatures associated with her have secrets and cures woven into the very fabric of what they are.
Gotcha.
Like, a basilisk's blood can be turned to ink that can be used to write out forgotten lore. Uh, uh, the chemical makeup of each individual dragon supposedly holds the cure to one specific disease or venom. And a Medusa's blood is rumored to have like regenerative or like raise the dead type properties.
I'll say that a petrification might be a high risk, and but the rewards should we survive, likely, are phenomenal to say the least. Actually,
Okay.
One other thing that I'll go ahead and add to, that like Farika enjoys experimentation and does not care about the like sanctity of life.
Uh-huh.
So like there is
there's no ill
this is
will.
all a game to her. Like
yeah, I'll keep vibing with the scavenger hunt idea.
Now that you bring this up, yeah, Farika. I really respect Farika. I think their ideas really line up with Perforos. I think. Oh man, I'm actually excited to be here now. Huh.
I think you in particular would have the most to gain from being here.
Oh, I'm excited now. Wait, can we go back?
Down the slide? I'm kind of jealous that is it closed?
The clicking sound continues, and after a moment, you hear a series of sharper slams as starting at the bottom, each step resets into place, and it comes up, and the steps are remade. But hey, there's a step you can push to make it do it all over again.
Slide button.
There's nothing beyond the staircase, I'm assuming.
Well, down there at the bottom, they did see a doorway. At the bottom.
Sorry. Across on the level we are on.
No, there's not.
Okay. We can only go down, or we can turn around.
Big fan of going down. So I don't think we should go back into the same room. Right now, I think we should just go down the stairs. We said we couldn't see the bottom of it.
The bottom of the staircase
go to the room.
It only goes to the room. Well, it fucking hurt going down the slide.
Rope.
All right. Where's the stone? Oh, click it again.
You're gonna click the slide stone again?
Fuck it.
We could just step over it and walk down the stairs.
That's what I said, but everybody's like, "Oh, well, slide." It goes to the same room, but this is funner.
Scavenger hunt.
Come on.
Okay.
All right, give me the. All right, give me the rope. I'm finna go down.
Okay, so what's the plan with the rope? Is someone going to hang on to it, or what are you doing with the rope?
I was gonna guide it down. Okay, just go down, and while someone holds it, and then we just all go down afterward.
Hmm. Okay, who's holding on to it at the top?
I will hold on to it at the top. I think I'm the strongest one here.
Okay.
Okay.
You dig your hooves in, hold on to it, and you all begin heading down the stairs. Are you purposefully turning it into a slide, or are you going to try to avoid it?
All right. Does everybody want to do the slide? I thought the slide was pretty fun and scary the first time.
Perhaps I will walk down. I am very weak, and that was unpleasant. I'll
Okay.
walk down and skip the 5th step, and like very carefully step on each step going down.
Mhm. Clover agrees. I'd rather not have my mobility taken from me. I'll prefer to walk down.
Whatever.
So Akira and Clover begin heading down with the rope. Um, Eventually, you'll make it to the bottom of the staircase, and it is just a step followed by a 30-foot drop.
Oh, word.
But with the rope, you're able to just kind of slide down it. No check required, and you make it down just fine. Uh,
I'll
I
also
guess
just
the only.
walk down the stairs.
All right.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
anyone waiting for the opportunity to slide?
No, because I realized I don't have that much HP to be fucking with.
And Theo?
I'll go down with Edie.
Okay. You all walk
Mortally
down,
injured.
and you're able to slide down the rope easily enough. No checks needed. And then that just leaves Hallian up at the top with the rope in hand.
These people. I hold the rope so that they can slide, and then none of them do the fucking slide, and then I just drag the rope down behind me, coiling it as I go.
Having the rope did keep them from falling down the 30 feet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that benefit will not be provided to you.
I'll catch you.
Can I feather fall Hellion as they jump down into the room?
You certainly can.
She'll do that.
All right. And with that, you can untie the 3 coils of rope and pass them back to their owners. And you all find yourself in this room. It's very cluttered and very cramped. It's a large room, like a 40-foot square, but it is very cramped with all these statues taking up space. It doesn't quite look like many of these statues were petrified in this spot. It does look like some of them were like stacked up in a corner or tossed in. It does look like some of them may have been frozen in place, but this room is full of victims. And yeah, in the back corner there is a rusty iron door.
I suppose we knock.
But yeah, it seems like the best option, to be honest. We just open it? I'm just checking. So,
It seems to be locked.
Hey, Tyler, can you remind me how blindness works? Because like Beast is very much close eyes, and so like, you know what I mean.
If you are moving just with your eyes closed, then you are fully relying on someone else for any like input of where things are. And like if you make any checks that require sight, you might have like disadvantage or might not even be able to make the check depending on what it is.
All right.
If you
Beast
try
is
to
gonna.
cast any spells that require like seeing the target, it's not possible. Um, you can make attacks at disadvantage, but yeah.
All right. Beast is going to close his eyes. Can anyone guide me?
Okay.
Thanks, Kelly.
Right. But yeah, the door seems to be locked, and it is the iron is heavily corroded that you can see. Not so much that you can just, you know, uh, the lock is still keeping you from opening the door, but it does look very like this door has seen better days.
Okay.
Beast, you've demonstrated before skills you learned on the streets, and he's putting up quotes with his fingers.
Oh, after I left the dojo some many years ago, I was hitman.
What?
You know,
Oh,
there was yeah, I know that's kind of it's made probably a surprise, but you know, there's some money to be made in that business, and generally, you know, I wouldn't kill like innocent people. But yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But I've got some thieves' tools.
You ain't want to be like a farmer or nothing? Like, there's a lot of good occupations that's pretty easy.
I didn't have any marketable trades other than hitting things at that point, and was middle-aged star. Uh, you know, it's just the main thing I could think of at the time. Kind of got roped into it. It's a long story, but we'll get into this. Let me just peep open my little bit, grab my thieves' tools.
All right, are you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to pick the lock?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a thieves' tools check using dexterity. All right. Um, as you insert your lock picks into this lock, you start feeling for the whatever they're called, the little things that you mess with.
Tumblers, I think that's what they call it.
Tumblers. And as you're getting there, you think you've just about got it, and the like lock, you can feel stuff inside of it just kind of breaking. Your lockpicks are fine, but like the metal of the mechanism of the lock, it seems like it's so corroded and rusted that it just kind of like crumbles. Um, Funnily enough, that is perfectly fine. That still breaks the lock and the door swings open.
All right. Had to
Oh,
do
good
it quick,
job.
fast. We got it.
All right. As you open the door, well, you do not see because you've got your eyes closed. Callie, you see the next door. There's a very large room, like 40 feet wide by 60 feet long, and it just appears to be. Uh, there's nothing fancy about it. Just stone tiles on the floor, rough-hewn stone work on the walls. And at the very end of the hall, in the center of the back wall, is another door. You also the acrid smell that you were catching in the last room is even stronger here. It's almost like burning the nostrils of those of you that breathe.
Of those of us that breathe. Us losers that have to inhale air.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone know what that is?
Not me.
Can I do like a perception check to smell?
Does anyone have alchemy tools? Alchemy proficiency?
Would okay. I do work with a lot of liquids. Would that I
Well, I mean, do you have
well when
alchemy?
when you're a forge, you do have to work with certain liquids. Yeah, it depends on what it is, and then heat up and then like it makes steams. But also Akira could.
I don't have alchemy proficiency.
You don't? I just feel like you do.
I just fuck with shit. I'm not proficient. I just risk my life constantly.
Anyone with let's see. Let's get anyone who wants to try to identify the scent. Make a nature check, and Callie, I'll say that you have advantage on that check.
Oh my god, I'm so cool.
Smells like regurgitated Melita's curry.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not a session without a nat 1.
I love you, Ted.
Callie, you recognize this scent. In your metalworks, you find that you do have to use acids for particular like types of quenching or like leatherworking. Yeah, what he said. You recognize that this is a very strong scent of acid.
Whoa.
Very, very acidic. Very acidic. Oh man, that's straight up acid. I'm so bad for you. I feel bad for you. I'm finna just cover my nose. I don't have to fucking breathe this shit in.
Yeah, you can just decide not to smell things for a while.
Yeah, but no, guys, that's actually just pure acid right there. Which makes sense. Farika, yeah. Oh, is it okay? Now, would that tell me if there's like any more creatures that I can tell?
You definitely don't see any creatures. I mean, like smelling acid doesn't like it is just completely filling this room. There is no like it's coming from this direction or that direction or anything.
I think what I was asking is like, when there's smoke, there's fire. So like, if there's acid, would there be like a beast or some type of animal besides the Hydra? I know about?
Do we perceive any beasts?
You definitely don't
there's
see
one
anything
right to my
in
left.
here, but there are various creatures that have acid glands that might be a danger, but like it would be very weird for them to be in this like underground chamber. Not impossible. I mean, someone put stuff here, but you don't see any sign of them. This is Tyler saying, I don't know every animal that deals acid damage off the top of my head.
I don't fucking know. Yeah. We were just in the storage room of statue men. All right, so guys, I think we should just head on up to the door.
We can't go back at this point because we can't get back up to the stairs. So the only way to go is forward.
Well, okay then. Yes. Well, let's get to moving, man.
Yeah, I will keep going.
Did you say that this door is like giant? Like,
no, it's a standard size door. It's just 60 feet away from you.
oh, word.
Hallian, you say you're just walking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keeping as I will do the whole. I think it's like move it half pace or whatever to watch where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Um,
I have tripped 2 of 2 traps so far, so
as you're walking, you get about 10 feet into the room,
Oh
and then
no.
taking it very slow, you step like from one tile onto another, and your hoof just passes through the tile, and then you quickly grab it back. And like having passed through it, you can tell that at least that section of floor right there is uh, illusory.
well, I think we have found the problem.
Oh my
I have
god.
60 feet of blind sense. Where are the illusion tiles, Tyler?
Hmm. I guess that would work, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a moment to focus your senses into that of your familiar, um, your bat begins like echolocating and sensing the layout of the room, and your vision goes fairly blurred, and you start kind of picturing things in in sort of a Toph from Avatar kind of way, and you can see with your blind sense that um, from 10 feet in to 10 feet from the other door is a great liquid surface with a single path of solid uh, of solid ground weaving its way through this pit of acid. And with your sight, you can follow that path without any chance of missing.
I hop cheerfully down this path and just tell everyone, follow me.
All
I
right,
do so.
Beast. I'm gonna have to keep it honest with you. Open your eyes. Nothing here. There's fake
Okay.
floors and shit now, man.
With this, it is made much easier. Um, I would like to have a everyone make a survival check at advantage with a +5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're
All
followed in
right.
a daisy chain, and this is just to see if one of you accidentally slips a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh wait, that.
You got advantage. You're good.
I was like, if there were ever a time for inspiration.
All right.
Yeah, with that, you all make it across the acid pit easily, following the 5 foot wide path of solid tiles that uh, Theo leads you along. When you reach the back of the room, the next door does not seem to be locked. It is a similar iron door, heavily corroded. You can see it where it latches is rusted away, and the door is just sitting in the frame, but swings freely.
Well,
You say the door swings freely?
Let's go.
Just that it's not latched. It's still hanging on hinges, but it is not like there is no like shutting the door because it, you know, where it holds to is corroded away, so it's just freely swinging.
Any more illusions in this area?
You see no more illusions.
Let's go.
All right.
is there any traps?
You push open this door, and the next room is another long room 40-foot wide, 80-foot long. You see scrapes and gouges on the like short walls, like the one that this door is on and the one the next door is on, along with the roof and the floor. It looks like the long walls are not pristine, but do not have the same scrapes along them that the others do. Do you want to look for traps, Kelly?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Make an investigation check.
I can offer you guidance.
Oh my god, I got guidance. I didn't roll it.
Roll a d4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't see those rolls when you do it on your phone like that.
Oh shit. Well, don't click the button again. All right. So 8. Wait.
Well, we got the 9 for your investigation check, and
Oh.
then did you roll a d4?
Oh, it was 4.
Okay, so 13. Looking through here, you can see there are slight gaps around the walls to the left and right. It's reasonable to think that these walls move,
Whoa.
but you cannot find like the trigger.
Oh shit! I just missed it.
Don't worry, I'm sure I will find it.
Another notable feature, the doors on either side are set into the wall slightly so that a small recess, not large enough for a creature to squeeze into, but enough to set the doors like slightly deeper into the wall.
I'm sorry, I missed it. I don't know what happened.
You gathered that the walls to the left and right look like they are capable of moving, separate from the other walls and the roof. So it looks like it might be like a trash compactor trap, but you do not know where or how it's triggered.
Okay. I will say this again. Yeah. Be real careful. The walls were closing on us, and I don't want to get turned into a cube or a rectangle, I guess.
What's a cube?
Oh, it's just a. You ever hold a box?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's just a 3-dimensional square.
What?
Callie,
Never mind.
Kind of crazy.
Never
Callie,
mind.
I
What?
don't mean to say this in a way that sounds like it is hurtful, but I think if you were to get crushed, you would make the most interesting noise out of any of us.
Oh, he's quite right. Oh, that's true.
It's just like an.
Oh, it's a compliment.
I think about that, right? I was thinking about that in my nightmares. I would generally. Okay, but for real though, be real careful where you step. I know the walls could move. I don't know what can trigger the walls moving. So,
All right, what are y'all doing?
How long is this room?
80 feet from end to end.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And what is at the other end? Can we see?
Another door.
Okay.
Is there a landing between the moving walls and the door?
It does not appear so.
Fuck.
all right,
Should we run?
y'all are pretty fast.
someone tell R2 to disable charge compactor on detention level?
You're so right.
A friend of yours? Do you know what's going on here?
I'm sure R2 can handle it.
I will trust your judgment.
Okay, so 80 feet. Fuck.
Hmm. Anything between like blind sense and space, a spatial awareness, and 22 passive, or even like a roll for perception might be able to find either a trigger or a fail-safe emergency stop button.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay, I am in the bats. Actually, oof.
The blind sense is not really giving you anything. Like there is nothing like secret here that you can see so far.
Right.
There is nothing like that the bat sees that you don't, or anything like that.
Right. It was more of a concern about light, but I'll just roll. Apparently an 11.
Do I
Yeah,
still have my fish up for people? My little bioluminescent fish?
yeah, you still got lights.
Okay. That is an 11 though, so.
Just double check. Yeah, you from where you are looking into the room, you can't see any enough details to be able to like spot anything that you're looking for.
Is there any different and like anything different in the flooring? Like, is there any like noticeable difference between like the tile? Like, if it's tile.
Would you like to move into the room and investigate?
See, I was hoping I could just look at it and see.
I might have allowed that if you hadn't already rolled an investigation check.
Oh yeah, I did roll the investigation. Okay.
You just got to get a closer look if you want to try to investigate further.
All right.
Should we
The
go?
door that we are in is open.
Can we like?
I can run across and try to open the other door. I will do that. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
No,
Yes, please.
wait. You are fast. But if that door is locked, and Beast,
will
who is
break it
also
open.
fast, should perhaps consider. If you can break it open, go for it.
I am just going to run and try to burst the door. I'm not even going to check it first.
All right. As you run just straight across the room, you do wind up stepping on one of the mini pressure plates scattered through this room.
Oh, many.
And as you do, you feel that happen, but you don't let it stop you. And those of you watching see these walls just slowly moving, scraping closer and closer together. You make it to the other door before much change in the volume of this room occurs, and just full on charging into the door. Go ahead and make a athletics check.
23.
Yeah. With that, this door is not the solid iron that the previous ones were. It looks to be made of like iron banded hardwood. And it is in still very good condition. It doesn't look like the corrosion from the acid room has affected it. But not even stopping to see if it's locked, you just barrel into this door and you bust through the center of it. Not enough to totally knock the door off its hinges, but you bust a good hole into it, where you're able to then reach in through the other side and open the door. So the door on the other side is now open.
All right, I'm gonna get the book in it.
Walls are very rapidly moving inward, though.
Just the door is open, but you might want to just wait until the room resets, or maybe try to go behind it. I'm not sure how that will work.
I'm booking it.
Okay. With a dash, you make it to the other side of the door. The walls have moved about halfway from their original position, putting you. The room was originally 40 feet wide. It's about 20 feet wide right now. Is anyone else making a dash for it?
Yeah.
All right. With your speed, you can make it across as well. Kira, are you just waiting it out?
Oh no, I'm waiting it out.
Okay. How about Aklon and Demetrius?
I'll hang back.
And Beast?
Yeah, Beast isn't going.
Okay. You two hang, or the rest of you hang back, Clover as well, and wait for the mechanism to continue. As the walls move forward, you are met looking at just solid stone. And you lose sight of those that have darted across. And you're left with just, solid stone with a seam in the middle. It sits like that for a few minutes, and a few minutes pass by before very slowly the doors begin to open once more. The walls, I mean.
Nice charge, man.
Thank you.
Some time passes, and the walls fully reset to the original dimensions of the room, and you will hear some mechanism click into place, and scattered through the room, various tiles that reset back to their proper height. Looking across this room, 40 foot wide, 80 feet long, there were probably at least 30 tiles in here that are pressure plates.
Hey.
Should we sprint across as they did, or
Judging off of the fact that Callie began moving after the walls began sliding and still made it across, you figure, if you all make a dash, you should be able to beat the walls easily.
Yep, Beast is gonna dash.
following?
I pass Akira and say, "Run faster!"
Be careful, don't trip.
Akira's sweating.
Sweating more water.
Yeah.
As you all run along, you run through the doorway into the next room, not wanting to hang around in the trash compactor. In the next room, you see it's a 30-foot square of open space, and spaced along the walls on either side are stone dragon head fixtures, 3 on each side, about 10 feet between each of them. The walls and floor and ceiling of this room are all covered in soot.
Okay. Definitely fire.
Do all the dragons look identical, or are there any distinguishing marks on them?
They all look identical. Some of them might be a little chipped. One of them, the bottom jaw of the dragon is broken off. but they all seem to be identical, just basic dragon heads. All of you move into this room, and the sliding walls behind you slam shut, and stay like that for a few minutes before they begin to open back up.
Only way forward is through.
Yeah, very true. So, does anybody have any ideas what this puzzle is like?
Walk in, get
Mm.
torched.
Mm.
Any more pressure plates that anyone can see?
Can we
Anyone who
look?
wants to make an investigation check may.
Yeah.
Okay, Kira.
Right. Looking through, you, Akira, Beast, Aklon, you are all fairly confident that there are no pressure plates in this room along the floor. At the
No.
back of the room is another door. This one, solid metal, not corroded in any way. It is. You see no handle on the door.
Must be
No
pushed to
latch,
open.
no lock. Trying to push the door open. It does not budge. Well, I say that. Does someone try to push the door open?
Yeah.
Okay. As you try to push the door open, it does not budge, and from across the room, you hear the slamming sound of a like a wall of stone that falls down from the ceiling and blocks off the door that you came in through. And above you, small openings in the ceiling begin spraying this liquid onto all of you.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Does it smell like gasoline by any chance?
Maybe not gasoline, but it is definitely lamp oil.
Oh God.
Let's
I'm
go ahead and
already
roll
on fire.
initiative, everybody.
That was fun, guys.
This is a very timed exercise.
Oh
Thank you, Bessie.
no. What did I give?
Oh shit. Token.
I have such a dumb idea.
Mm.
Oh, that's something to do. Sorry, talking to roll 20.
Mm.
Okay. And with that, it looks like turn order. I guess maybe initiative wasn't exactly necessary, but we are in bullet time. Turn order is not incredibly crucial, but if anyone has any ideas, we are just moving into this bullet time to count time very well. So if you have discussion or anything, be sure to do it quickly, or else you might risk the clock moving forward.
Hey,
while you
discussion. What the fuck do we do?
We need to get the door open, and I will try to shoulder charge the metal door. It's gonna go great.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think it had a chance of working. Never mind.
Oh no.
My
Okay,
shoulder.
I just got
Barely
an
even-
inspiration. I am not gonna roll a nat 1 again. Hell yeah, nat 3. That's even better.
Do you want another? Take another.
No,
I
I'm
want
not
to
gonna keep.
come in the door too.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I want to come ram the door too.
Okay. The two of you spend this first round ramming the door. You seem like you're putting some minor dents into it, but it doesn't look like it's enough to open the door.
Okay, what's going on with the 3 dragons? Is there anything like different between the 3 of them at all? Like, is there less set on one?
You don't see anything happening with those yet.
I can put my hand in one, in one of his mouths, I guess.
Yeah, you feel solid stone at the back of the mouth. It seems like whatever these things do, it hasn't happened yet.
Fuck.
Akira, Beast,
No.
Theo, you'll have anything you'd like to try?
Okay, my really dumb idea. How big? This is so stupid and it's not gonna work, but I have to ask. How big is the big jar that Aklan has the fish in? Because I'm pretty little. I would like to get in it if I can.
I'm
But
pretty
also that
sure
doesn't
it's
help
just-
y'all.
It's just like bucket sized. It
Oh,
is
okay.
like
It's like a pony keg.
yeah, it's like a
Okay.
keg. Like you
Damn it.
wouldn't be able to fit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Do have shape water, so I might be able to borrow some of the water from that real quick. But also, I don't want to put a bunch of gasoline-esque liquid back in the fish tank.
okay.
I don't know.
Aklan's gonna take his water skin and try and use it to rinse this oil off of him.
I will say that this oil is constantly pouring, so you
Oh,
can
it-
rinse it off and then
Okay.
just down.
Well, then, yeah, that's pointless. Instead of that, Aklan will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Detect Magic and you see that the dragon heads glow with evocation magic. And near the door there is a brick that emanates transmutation magic.
I will express that to. I'll just say all that out loud as I'm perceiving it.
I'm gonna go press the brick. I don't like it.
I'm gonna. So, do the dragon heads count as one entity? Where if I cast dispel magic, it would dispel all of the evocation magic on them? Or just
Make an Arcana check.
okie doke.
You think you're pretty sure each of these is a separate enchantment. You'd have to target each one individually.
Oh, and the transmutation. I don't know what that is. Is that our way out? If I dispel it, Beast is gonna consult on. Should I dispel the magic in that brick? What do you think?
I'm already running to touch the damn brick. I'm like, I'm gonna have a conversation.
Okay. As you run up to touch the brick, all of you can see the dragon heads. The eyes begin to glow red, and then Callie, as you slap your hand on the brick that Aklan points out to you, the color of the eyes changes from red to blue. The sprinklers go for a moment longer. Is anyone trying to do anything else?
Ramming this door, dude.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna cast dispel magic on the brick. I don't know what to. Nobody said nothing, so I'm just doing it. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Okay. You dispel the magic on the brick. Aklon, you see that the magic that was glowing there fades, the transmutation magic. The dragon heads, the eyes continue to glow blue. It looks
Yeah.
like this switch only changed it, and once it changed, it's not going to like do anything else.
Aklon's gonna make a quick calculation and see if he can determine any spot in the room where no dragon mouths are pointing. And if not, he's at least going to try and get somewhere where the least number of dragon mouths are pointing.
You go ahead and make an investigation check. Looking at these dragon heads, they're placed at about like the 15-foot. No. The room is smaller than that. The room is about 20 feet tall. So these dragon heads are about like 10 feet off the ground. You gather that like the dragon flame is going to fire in like a cone probably, and so the place that is least likely to get hit would probably be like the floor at the base of the walls maybe, but with the oil that throws just a whole nother thing in there of
Right.
this whole place going up.
Right.
Okay, does anyone have any other ideas they'd like to explore?
Can we seal all three of the dragons? And I don't know what I have that I could possibly shove in there to stop whatever they are about to do. I will cover one with my shield. It's a
Okay.
magic shield. Somebody find something.
Would a mage hand cover it, or is that too small?
I mean, you could try.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm going to stick my bat into one of the corners of like behind and hiding under or above one of these dragon heads.
Can I run over and splash like my water skin on the dragon head?
You can.
Okay, I'm doing
There's
that.
no visible effect from it. You have a
No, I'm
a
just
wet
hoping that
stone
it'll make it wet and less effective.
somehow like it's like
Not the
dampening
one
an
that,
igniter.
yeah, not the one that
Yeah.
Halion's covering, but just a different
Okay.
one.
So we've got Halion blocking one with a shield. We've got a mage hand over another mouth, and then one that's wet. Does anyone else? Last call for anything anyone else would like to do before we move forward in time.
Kali starts praying by the brick.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. As you all brace and prepare for the worst, the sprinklers cut off. The oil stops pouring down onto you. You see in each of these six mouths a flaring of energy, and then shooting forth from each of them a blue flame. And as you prepare for just the worst possible outcome here, the flames wrap around you, and for a second you think you're beginning to burn, but then you realize it's that sensation when you walk outside and the concrete is really cold under your feet, and it's like, oh, it's so cold, the flames do no damage. They do not ignite anything. It's like a cold breeze licking along the damp skin. After that goes for a few moments, the breath dies down. The sprinklers, well, they're already not acting. You see the stone rise up at the back of the hall, and you are all unburnt.
Yahoo!
Is anyone else feeling at all not threatened by this scavenger hunt?
Oh. Are you kidding?
You know how scary a fucking trap has to be for the person made of fire to be scared of fire?
I was afraid of the fire. It just wasn't. Nothing happened.
I think because we touched the brick.
As you touch the brick, he smiles.
Thank you.
All right,
Well.
y'all are left with the pathway behind you, opened back up. The door in front of you, though slightly dented, does not open yet. You still have not seen how to open it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sure. Damn. Now I get all those D&D memes.
Puzzles meant for fourth graders.
Can you rotate any of the dragon heads? Or does it look like they're
You can attempt to. None of them seem to move at all.
okay? Fuck. Well, shit. I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm stumped. I'm scared as hell. Anybody got any ideas?
Hmm.
Don't all throw them at once. Everybody just line up.
We can keep hitting it to it.
Very good idea. You know. But
I might have broke the puzzle without the brick. I was a bit worried about that.
there's
What is?
Hmm.
What's this door made out of? Steel or iron?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is there any sort of device on it?
Make an investigation check. Nothing that pops out at you. It's made a little worse, just being slightly afraid to touch the door for fear of setting off the trap again.
Oh. Here we got sprinklers in the roof. 3 dragon heads that y'all said
There are
shoot.
6 of them. 3 on
Oh,
the
there's 6. My bad. 6 dragon heads. A door that we're not allowed to touch. And a brick that seemed to turn whatever when it came out the dragon heads to cool flames.
Are we still coated in oil, or did the blue flames like burn that away? I say burn.
No, you're still coated in oil.
Hmm.
It, it did feel kind of like you're maybe not as soaked as you were before. Like running through a car wash and the dryer blowing the water off of your car. You've had some of it air dried, but your clothes are still damp.
That's just the brick again.
Yeah. I mean, nothing happens. A clone like with or whoever had detect magic up. I think it was a clone.
Yeah.
That brick does not seem to have any magic attached to it anymore. The dragon heads do still have evocation glowing, and that's the only magic you can sense in the room.
No. Um, there might be more bricks, but that actually just opens the door. That's a lot right there. I can't touch the door to see if it's hollow
Why not?
because it will activate the trap again.
And we're absolutely certain of that?
Well, it did it the first time.
Well, we do have to get through the door.
Well,
There
yeah.
is a way to get through a door without touching it. It is not a way that I know.
Are the eyes still glowing, or did they turn?
The eyes are not glowing anymore.
Beast will approach the door and attempt to open it.
Okay, you push on the door and attempt to open it. It does not budge, and the sprinklers begin pouring again.
Oh no. Maybe
Okay.
it'll still be blue. Maybe.
You see no glow yet from the dragon heads. You know that it will be a couple of rounds before they begin to glow to indicate what might happen with them. We're gonna go back into a little bit of bullet time. We've got judging off of your last time, 3 rounds before whatever the dragon heads do, they do. 2 rounds before you know what color the eyes will be.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do? We've had a couple of investigation checks on the door. It doesn't seem like bashing it down is working.
Did any of the dragon heads not shoot anything out of it, or did
They
all
all
of them shoot?
they all fired.
Can I look?
Aklon, you know that like whatever the answer to this door is, it's not a magical one. There is no
Right.
magic that you can see.
Can I look starting around the door for bricks that I might be able to move or remove to reveal some sort of locking mechanism?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check. It takes you some time trying every brick, but it does not seem like the bricks around the door hold any hidden mechanism.
I'll just keep going around the room as long as I've got time.
I'm gonna also do that as well. Nah.
Yeah, I'm running around,
Okay.
seeing if I can see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Demetrius, and then Callie, what is it you want to try?
I was also gonna do the same thing. We need somebody at the break to make sure that if the eyes glow red, that we can change it. Hopefully, I
Aklon,
don't
the
know.
brick is not glowing. There is no magic on that brick. Okay. Beast, Theo, Hallian, Akira.
If I know we've had a lot of investigation checks, but I would also like to look around, feel for things, see if anything's wonky.
Okay, go ahead and give me another investigation check.
Ding.
Okay. As everyone in the room begins to panic a bit more, you kind of steel yourself and request people to move out of your way, and you spend time just inspecting every inch of this metal door, top to bottom. When you reach the very bottom, you see that there is a gap under the door, near the not the hinge side, but the latch side of the door, that you can maybe fit a couple of fingers under. And reaching under that, you feel a latch. And as you're doing this, this takes a fair amount of time. The rest of you, in like, you're frantically searching. Some of you maybe just standing still, surveying the room. You all see the dragon's eyes glow red, and as they light up, you find and you manage to flick this latch hidden in the underside of the door, and with that, it pushes open, and the doorway is open.
Oh,
Uh, and in this final round, you all can rush through the doorway. This room's not so big that any of you are like, out of speed or out of time. You all fly through this door, and as the last of you begin moving through, the room behind you just ignites in flame. But all of you manage to get through before you are engulfed. Congratulations.
oh,
That was
thanks for.
This was the deadliest one, and it got very close there.
Oh no.
Especially since we got doused twice in oil.
Theo is cackling maniacally at the explosion, the inferno behind.
Yeah. The heat coming through this room into the hallway that you've all rushed into is enough to make those of you at the back of the line worried that the heat itself is going to cause this oil to ignite, and you just continue moving forward. This door does not lead into another room, but rather a long, dark hallway that once you move into is illuminated by the fish swimming along beside all of you. And I think there's a good place to call our break. And we'll come back at the 10-minute mark, 15-minute mark, and resume from there. I said that kind of wishy-washy. 15 minutes after, we'll come back. after escaping the incinerator room, you find yourself in another cramped, dark hallway, and you follow it down for a ways until it eventually opens. You see towards the end of the hallway, a archway with flickering light and the movement of shadows cast on the wall coming from beyond the archway.
Oh shit, my bad. I just zoned all the way out.
You reach the end of this hallway. There's a large archway that leads into some kind of larger room that you can't see any details of, but you see flickering firelight and shadows dance across one wall.
All right, go in.
Y'all are still fairly far away. Just like an opportunity if y'all want to decide how to continue.
I want to look for pressure plates. I don't want to be hitting nothing. So I guess like cautiously walking.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Okay. Is there like a monk feature that can do that or something? I don't know. Like not trigger traps. Is that a ranger? I don't remember what class has that.
I don't think so. I mean, there's like a spell called Detect Traps, but I can't think of any like specific feature that lets you do that.
Okay. Wait, what was the check again? Investigation?
Investigation.
Okie doke.
You don't find any traps.
Hey guys, I don't see any traps. We might be free for a little bit. Just watch out for.
Echolocate.
You find no nothing hidden, nothing that your bat sees that you don't.
Dio,
Hmm.
do you think it might be a good idea to send Bat ahead to see what is causing those shadows?
Could do. Don't want the little fella to get hurt, though. I'll whisper very gently to the bat and pet its head, and then instruct it to like fly near the ceiling and
Okay.
spy for us
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
with my bat stat.
Stairs.
Oh, hey, he's not bad at this. He's gonna get a +2.
Do you have a bat token? Would you like one?
I don't need one. Holy fuck, bat!
All right.
Bat stats, bat stats.
Bat stats, bat stats. I realized that I need to make perception check. Well, passive perception actually, because they are not like looking for this.
21 is definitely passable for passives.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that meant
don't remember.
like a passive could definitely beat that.
Could, but the bat doesn't seem to be noticed. What your bat makes out coming into this room, the bat can see still with its eyes too, right?
Yeah, but I think I'd have him rely on his echolocation mostly.
Yeah. Doo-doo.
Which could mean anything for these results.
As it moves into this chamber, flying along the ceiling, you see looking through his eyes, you see a large room with pillars stretching to the left and right. In the center, it looks like there are like benches set up, almost like pews facing this central statue of a um, a tall woman with two snakes that seem to be emerging from the center of her chest and coiling around her arms. In her hand, you see a bowl held by, fingers of clawed, scaled hands. You recognize this definitely to be Farika. Um, you see gathered near the statue um, three uh, figures with the bottom half of a coiled snake tail and the upper portion of a green-skinned woman with a mess of snakes dangling down. Set a bit in front of this statue, you see a large, like cauldron, um, uh, that looks like it's bubbling with some dark red liquid in it. And standing over it, you see a figure, humanoid, masculine, with scaled skin, um, tinted green, a short crop of hair, wearing leathers and a spear attached, slung on their back. That looks to be um, standing over this cauldron, and whispering some kind of incantation as he, stirs the blood. You see a uh, a fourth gorgon that you didn't see at first. It was kind of slumped below. He grabs by the hair and holds it over and slits their throat into this cauldron,
Oh,
and then
Jabba.
continues to uh, stir it around and under his breath speak some sort of incantation.
What the fuck?
In the distant corners, you see um, some piles of scales, and looking at them long enough in your keen hearing, you can hear just the soft breath of something breathing.
Amongst the scales?
Yeah, like the scales are probably some kind of
A
creature.
beast. Okay. And where are those in relation to?
Just in kind of the far back corners of the room.
Okay. That'll make his way back to us. And I will say that there is a priest who has performed a sacrifice. There is a creature that is guarding the altar, I think, or him. And this sacrifice is one of blood, not only blood, but the ritual of, as we spoke, Farik and Gorgons offer vitality and a power within their life force, and it would appear that this priest has quite a bit of it.
What should we do?
Stop him, whatever arts he is performing, whatever rites will certainly come to an end. But I have not the wit to know what it is that he is doing.
Blood sacrifice for one fight is so.
As you all discuss, you hear a voice echoing in common that shouts, "This is not correct. Something is wrong. We must try again. Bring another of the subjects."
Oh, perhaps science is happening, actually.
Subtlety appears to not be a strong suit of this individual.
Yeah, upon hearing that, Aklon's going to utilize the verdant siphon feature of his jade axe and recover 10 hit points.
All right.
Well, we must put an end to this to protect those that they intend on sacrificing.
Yeah.
It would appear that the only ones being sacrificed would be Gorgons. We should intervene, I think, but this is in a manner their divine purpose. I can't reconcile it. I don't agree with it. It's just
Would-
something to consider.
Wouldn't we have to kill more Gorgons to stop them from killing Gorgons? Like, if we fight them all, then they're probably all gonna die, rather than just sacrificing a few of them.
Is a Gorgon sacrificing other Gorgons?
No, right? It's just a dude.
Yeah, you see a human
Yeah.
who like
Oh.
did pour Gorgon's blood into this cauldron. As you all are discussing, you do hear shouts and screams, a woman's voice. No, you can't do this. They won't allow you. Someone will come. Satessa won't leave us to die.
Oh, well, there you are.
Oh,
I'll
Let's
start walking down the hall.
yeah.
All right, we're
I
going.
believe that is our cue. Let's go.
Okay.
We're trying to be very neutral here.
So what do y'all have a plan in mind, or y'all just walking in? From the way that you're you could see the room. There's not really a sneak into this room kind of option.
I'm not a sneak into the room kind of guy, so.
Let's rush his ass.
Yeah, we get a map.
Map.
Ooh. Did I make a?
Love me a
thing
map.
that I can... as you enter this room, as Theo has described, you see the grand statue of Farika. I want to share a handout of her right quick. You see the Gorgons standing nearby. Looks like they are assisting this figure, this scaled man over top, and you see one of the Gorgons is dragging forward. I don't have a token for it, but a woman in like Setessan garb. It looks like she has been like had her armor taken and her weapons taken. But you recognize like the greens of Setessa, this human woman that's being like drug forward. I am gonna pull up a token for her right quick. Okay. I know I've got do say. And my guy here. As you come into the room, the man in front of the cauldron looks up. I thought we were going to have to begin infiltrating to kidnap more subjects, but they just keep delivering themselves upon us.
Hmm.
Please, if you would, round these newcomers up. And let me go ahead and delete this. I don't believe you have. You have not rested since the Hydra fight.
Nope.
Woo!
Okay.
And with that, the Medusa that is hauling this woman out kind of like throws her to the side. And another thing that you see that you did not see before, there is a like slightly dissolved corpse laying on the ground next to this cauldron that is, draining like, the blood kind of off of him. It looks as though it was pulled out of this cauldron as like a failed attempt. But as she throws this hoplite aside, the Gorgons all begin moving in your direction, and we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit.
This token looks familiar. Crying, sobbing,
Want
throwing
to
up.
match initiatives with Katie? I never roll higher initiatives than them anyway.
All right.
I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
which token are you talking about?
Oh, that's familiar?
Yeah.
The little guys in the back, in the corner.
Oh, the basilisks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Icewind.
One like mentionable change with the basilisks in Theros, they do only have 4 legs instead of the like 8 that they have in the
Yo, they have
token.
legs?
Wait, in Icewind they had 8 legs? What the fuck?
Yeah. Let me see.
Well, I wasn't looking at
Everyone's
them,
learning
so...
today.
Yeah, this is like
said.
the standard D&D basilisk. But these ones are only 4-legged, but otherwise pretty similar.
Yeah, I guess I really just did not fucking look. Good on me.
Okay, and then I need to add in Callie. Boom, 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 boom. And then Callie's going to match with Akira at 16. All right, and with that, Callie, you are the first to act. You see these Medusae begin slithering closer. The man in front of the cauldron pulls the spear off of his back and holds it. You see, even without having pierced anything, just a slight trickle of blood on the point of this spear.
Okay. I am.
Now, given everything that you've been told about Gorgons and basilisks, do you divert your eyes or do you look towards these things?
I'm good. Well, we saw like before they did the whole delivery and shit, right? Like we saw them when we entered the door.
You with the bat, like you knew that there are Medusae here. You know that there are Gorgons here.
Okay.
Like you're not surprised, so you are given the chance to avert your eyes at the start of your turn.
I
If you
will
do
avert
so,
my
you
eye.
cannot see anything. and have like disadvantage and stuff. But
Okay, hold on. I gotta see because I got shit that I could do.
Is the echo immune to the paralyzed condition?
It's immune to like everything, if I remember correctly. But I was gonna summon my echo and invert my eyes closer to it.
okay, just 1 second. Let me look up just some info. Yeah. So in just averting your eyes, you can still like look, but you're just making a point not to look in their direction. So you can summon it within 15 feet of you. Let's see. Immunity to all conditions.
Well, okay, I will summon it. Can I make it go to the Medusa with the spear on, with the bloody spear?
The person holding the spear is not a Gorgon. It is just a like humanish looking man with
Okay.
like green scaled skin.
I still want to beat the crap out of him, so that's the person I'm talking about.
All right. I think if I show you this, I'll just post this picture. But yeah, so summon the echo. Why do I never remember to fix this stuff? So you can summon it there. And you can cause it to move 30 feet. Okay, so it moves up there. All right, and you can make some attacks.
I'm finna punch him. Okay, I do got an extra attack. I gotta remember that. 7.
That does not hit.
19.
That does.
Okay. Damn, we didn't do any type of rest since we got it. Okay. I use, and I'm going to use my unleashed incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I didn't use that one. I didn't use all of them, so I'm going to do that again. 22.
That'll hit for another 5.
That's all for my turn.
Okay. Akira,
Eh,
are you averting your gaze?
That's what I'm wondering. Okay, I'm staring at the witch bolt wall of text, and
Mhm.
I'm like, that's got to be like a UC type deal, but I'm
Yes.
looking and it doesn't.
It should be like
But like, yeah,
right
it's
up at
like
the top. Lances out toward a creature within range.
See, am I nuts?
It
Like,
does not say that you have to see them. That is weird. That is
right?
weird.
Like, I feel like it should.
I feel like it should too, but hey, it doesn't.
I love it. All right. Ooh.
But you will
Yeah.
be making that attack roll with disadvantage if you try it.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. And I know. So do I know that? Okay. I want to target dude who's not a Gorgon. Would I still make that a disadvantage just to try not to look at the other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Because like to look at him means you
You still
can
gotta.
see the
Yeah.
others, and they can force it from you.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah. Okay, so I will cast that at first level and hope it works and avert my eyes to not do that. Yeah.
That misses.
Yup. Humbled. And I don't think I have any bonus actions. So I will mind my business back here.
Okay. Theo.
Yeah.
What are you doing with those eyes?
I mean, I'm in bat vision.
Okay, yeah, good point. So yeah, you
Yeah.
are unaffected by this.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'm going to start with um guiding all of my friends with the with spiritual awareness, and put bless on Demetrius and Callie, and Allie, you've got reckless attack, so a Klon.
All right, Demetrius, Callie, and Aklon. Blessed. Is that it for your turn?
I'm going to say with a smile to Beast, if you are to be fighting blind, you should not afford them the advantage to be able to see you. And then I'm going to caper this way. And I think that is going to be it for my turn. Yeah.
All right. Demetrius.
Good final. Jesus Christ. I'm covering my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I'm going to cast. I'm just gonna follow Theo. Can I? Excuse me. Sorry, D&D. I'm gonna follow and dash and run along over here, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. On the Medusa's turn. Let's see. The one closest is going to slither her way forward, right up here. This one will take 15 feet. And this one will get 30. The one that has made its way up to you is going to swing its tail around and attempt to wrap it around Callie with a 13. That misses.
Oh, that's a miss.
And then while it is doing that, the individual snakes that make up the hair on this creature bite out at Hallian. That is a critical hit.
I would
It
like.
is at disadvantage because of my cloak of displacement, if that matters.
Ooh, yes, it does. It hasn't gotten to your turn, so like you haven't like averted your eyes yet necessarily, but so they don't get like the it does. So yeah, disadvantage makes it a 7. So that is a miss. And then pulling forth a short sword is going to try to stab at Callie. And that is a 21.
Okay. Yeah, no.
And that deals 4 piercing damage to Callie. The Medusa that is next to your Echo is going to attack it first with the short sword. That's a 19 to hit.
Okay. Oh, it's gone now.
Okay. I should have just moved it off screen. Oops. And then is going to take its other 15 feet and begin moving around this way. Following that, the basilisks. I keep wanting to say like bacilli, but that's not right.
Why not, King? Do
Yeah.
it.
They move fairly slowly, but they are going to start dashing in your direction. And we come to Ophion's turn.
Oh no.
He is going to make his way around the cauldron. He's moving slowly but confidently. 30 feet here. You see him draw some blood from his arm and draw a symbol in the air and fling it in your direction, Beast. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Not a blood hunter.
Okay. 1 second. Strength.
Okay.
Oh, is strength say? Oh, I don't have bless or anything, so it should be the same.
Mm-hmm. With that, you feel this splattering of blood hit your chest, and your muscles tense up and lock in place. Your veins bulging. Your speed is 0, and you are unable to take reactions.
Well, my proficient, it does give me a 6, so I think that let me do strength save. Okay,
well, yeah.
so
I mean, with even like keeping the same roll, that takes that 13 to a 16, which means you do save.
Oh,
okay.
Well, thank you, Theo.
You feel it tense up for a moment, and then you just power through and wrest control of yourself.
Oh, guys, that was close.
Ophion grins and takes out his spear, and then is just going to make 2 quick attacks at Callie. It's a 14 and a 21.
21 hits.
All right, 8 piercing damage.
All right. Okay.
8. Okay, and Beast, it is your turn.
All right, Beast has got 40.
Right quick, are you diverting your gaze? Are
Yes.
you staring at the ground or closing your eyes?
I'm staring at the ground.
Right.
So Beast is going to circle around to here and take out his mace, which you can see is very like he seems one with his mace. In fact, this is after doing some research. This is the only weapon I have, or Beast has, that he can attune to, because special weapons cannot be monk weapons. At least the description.
Yeah, I think we've talked. There's an optional monk feature that is called dedicated weapon, which lets you choose
Ooh.
one weapon that is simple or martial that you are proficient with, that is not heavy or special, and you can focus on that one and make it a monk weapon for you. But you can only do that with one weapon at a time. So like I think you had done that with the sling, but yeah, other than that, like
But the sling would be a special weapon, right? Because it's got like
it doesn't have the special there's a specific property that weapons have called special. I think there's not very many that actually have it. If I can remember how to spell special. But like I'm pretty sure the sling is fair game.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to and I think the benefit of that like would be I can do dex instead of strength, which they're the same.
Yeah.
But then
But yeah, using your mace
the
is
other
is
benefit
all good. So can
yeah, and then I just think the other benefit, correct me if I'm wrong, is just the that you get an extra unarmed attack if you use your monk weapon. Um, so a sling, it wouldn't really have a lot of benefit because like you're going to be using at a range, and then
Mhm.
your unarmored attack wouldn't
Yeah.
take effect. So maybe going forward, I'll probably just put it on my boulder club. And is that a special weapon?
No, that's not special. Is very specific.
Oh, very rare. Okay.
Yeah, the
Like,
only weapons that are special are double-bladed scimitars, lances, and nets.
all right. Okay. I'm with you. So we'll put it on the boulder club next time, but for now, I'll just hit him with the boulder club.
Okay.
That hit settled 6.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let's see. You're hitting the snake guy.
yes. And again for my extra attack for 5. And that'll do it.
Okay, for 11 damage. All right, a Klon.
All right. I will both avert my eyes and sort of curl around my allies here. And gonna crack that dude with my staff a couple times.
Okie doke. Just 1 second. That'll definitely hit. That will also hit.
You know what? I'm going to spend a key point. To do a stunning strike on that one.
Okay. What is your DC?
That's a real good question. What is my DC? 16.
I want to say it's 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 21, so he does save.
Okay. Then I will, as a bonus action, take an unarmed strike.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. Hallian.
I believe it's a con save if I don't close my eyes. I remember
Yes.
Haza getting.
Constitution save.
Risk it for the biscuit, because otherwise.
That saves. I will need you to make 2 more of those.
Okay.
That'll save. And that saves.
Fuck yeah, Ted.
The bacilli are out of range for this.
I will take a lance attack at this guy, because the Medusa is too close.
Okay.
Somewhere around here on my sheet, I have this. Sure, I'll go reckless. Why not? Even though I'm completely out of rages.
21 hits.
Nope.
11.
Ignore the rage damage. And second attack.
That'll hit.
Oh, that should have been an advantage. Sorry.
No
It's not a for 8%.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Callie.
Oh, I muted myself. Okay. All right. I'm now like looking at this feat, and I'm not gonna start swinging at the guy with the spear again. I don't like him. I don't.
You are averting your gaze, you said?
Yes, I'm averting
Okay.
my gaze.
Yeah. So disadvantage on your attack.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Let's see. Oh, I can't toggle disadvantage, which is weird. But
It's all good. Just roll twice.
damn, that's a high roll. 13.
13 misses. That's your first attack. An 8 also misses.
All right, I'm a bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself, and it looks like my echo's gonna come out, but he just wraps himself around my body.
I will say you do have bless.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty
well,
sure it was Callie, Demetrius, and Halion.
Yeah. If you guys want to mark your tokens to remember.
It
I think it was
was.
Oh, it's just Klon.
No,
Because you have the ability to reckless.
Yeah, so Callie, on that 13, go ahead and just roll a d4.
I rolled it already. I got a 4. I'm sending the screenshot to the chat.
Okay. Yeah, that turns it to a 17, which does hit.
Whew. Wait, Shield of Faith is action or is that bonus action? I think that's bonus action.
All right.
Yes, bonus.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right, Akira.
Right. I've blown through spell slots, so I'm gonna keep it real simple. And I want to firebolt dude and avert my gaze. Would that potentially make me shoot one of my friends? Because I always ask this, but usually
no.
I'm looking.
No, you
Okay.
you're accidentally shoot one of your friends.
Yes.
Since you're averting your gaze, I'll say you're specifically averting your gaze from the Medusae.
Yeah.
So you cannot target them, but you
Okay.
can target Guy, but you do
Yeah.
have disadvantage to hit.
Yeah, I'm going after Freaky Blood Guy because he's weird.
What's that guy?
22 will hit.
Dink.
9 fire damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Theo.
Okay. Just be a really good one. I just don't want to pull that gun out yet, I don't think. Um, I think actually, blood guy. Um, no, I'll leave him with you guys. I'll attack this right here.
Okay.
Um,
You're averting your gaze.
I'm in bat
Oh yeah,
bat
I
eyes.
keep forgetting. Yeah.
It's okay. I'll just keep reminding you. I just don't want it to be condescending.
Yeah, no worries. 16. I'm pretty sure that hits this guy. Yes, it does.
Okay. Oh, yikes. Ouch. And seeing that they are coming closer and fields of vision and everything, I'm actually going to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if I can keep their
Okay.
focus over here.
Demetrius.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm just gonna run on up and hit him. Still,
Okay.
eyes. I'm just gonna go straight for.
You don't even want to peek. You don't even want to like take a
No,
little glance.
no, I'm looking down. My eyes are shut.
Okay. You run forward. You can make attacks at disadvantage.
All right. I've got my. I'm about to. I got this in one hand.
Mhm. An 8 misses.
I've got. I can't see everything on my sheet. I think this is. I want to use the my new fancy quarterstaff in the offhand.
Okay. So yeah, you can. I
I
don't
think
think.
that's. Nope.
Yeah, you can't dual wield a rapier and a quarterstaff. I don't think because like they are not light weapons
He has the dual wielder feat.
unless you have the dual wielder feat. That's so cool of you. That's really sweet.
Yay.
Uh,
Let me
Hi, is
populate
everything
that for
okay?
you.
oh yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. Uh, okay, so remember you do have extra attack.
Yeah.
So
I
both of these attacks are made, and you still have a bonus action to make an offhand attack with. If you
rolled the two-handed. I'm not sure which of those rolls is correct. I'm so sorry.
I generally like to say with when you accidentally click the wrong button, I still want to take that core dice roll. So a 19 will hit, but roll the damage for it being one-handed, not two-handed.
Mm-mm.
It can't it um okay. There's that one.
Okay. And then do you want to use like the magic effect of the quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay.
The additional 2d8 force, yes. Um
So yeah, go ahead and roll 2d8, and I'll make a Constitution saving throw.
there's that one.
8 extra damage.
And then I'll take another swipe
Okay.
with.
So yeah, whichever is your offhand weapon, you can make that attack. And we'll just have to remember to not add the dex bonus to the damage or the whatever bonus. All right, that hits. So it's going to be 7 damage instead of 10 because it doesn't get the 3 strength. Okay. It did succeed on the Constitution save, so it is not blinded. All right. Anything else from Demetrius?
That is it.
Okay. The enemy's turns. Let's see. This one is going to slither. Oh, I forgot to roll Clover into the initiative. I will do that now. As this one weaves its way around into the thick of it, doing its very best to tempt you to look at it. Clover. 24. All right. We'll just say that she hadn't quite made it into the room yet. And she'll take her turn whenever it comes up again. Okay. Then this one is going to move up to Demetrius. Okay. I'm going to start with the one next to Demetrius. Going to have 3 attacks against you. First up, it's going to try to constrict you with its tail. That's a 17.
So the faith gives me a +2, right? I'm good.
Yes. So that makes it a 18. So that misses. Then the snake hair tries to bite at you. That's an 8. And the short sword attack is a 14. Come on. So none of those hit. Let's see. The one that is closest to Beast is going to start by trying to constrict Beast. That's an 11. Snake hair attack against Hallion.
I didn't think I was in all caps. I didn't think I was in all
No
caps. I'm
worries.
so sorry.
It does not give you the 2-handed damage because that means you're using both hands on your staff and you've only got one hand on your staff and one hand on your rapier. 2-weapon fighting means that you have 2 weapons, but you are one-handed wielding your staff,
Okay.
not 2-handed wielding.
Okay, perfect.
Anyways, snake hair
Sorry.
attack against no worries. Against Hallion. It's a 24.
That'll hit.
Does it still have disadvantage?
It'll be a straight roll since I used Reckless.
Okay. That makes it a 14, actually. Yeah, when I said 24, I was assuming advantage, but then I remember that you did not divert your eyes. Yeah, so 14 doesn't hit, I don't think.
No, because I have a shield now.
Nice. All right. And then a short sword attack against Callie. It's a 12. Man, I'm not hitting anybody today. I've got one more Medusa. Let's see if they can get anything off. Constricting attack against Callie. That's a critical. That's
No,
a nice little critical hit there.
Hold on.
Holding.
This is a new spell for me. I don't understand it yet. Hold on. Okay. Distance, I feel.
It's not. It's the one further.
Huh?
That one.
Okay, then never mind.
Tragic. That is going to be 6 and 7 is 13 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained, Callie.
You said how much?
13.
Okay.
While constricting you, the snakes are going to try to bite at Hallion. That's a 16.
Meets beats. That'll do it.
Okay. It's going to be 3 piercing damage and 14 poison damage.
Okay.
And then with the short sword is going to swing at Clover. That's a 10. It does not hit. Okay, and that's it for the Medusae.
I don't even have Shield of Faith anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's unfortunate. The basilisks. This one's gonna have to take a dash, but is going to get here. This one likewise dashes. This one does not have to dash and is going to move over and make a bite attack at Theo. That is a critical failure. The other basilisk will try to bite at Demetrius. That is, well, you had your eyes cast downward, so that is a critical hit.
Oh, God.
Love
That one, I'm gonna
Silvery
use
barbs.
silvery barbs,
Okay.
and so that'll be a disadvantage for that roll, and then Demetrius, why don't you take the advantage on
Okay.
the next roll you have advantage. Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Total.
The re-roll gives them a 19.
Okay, that it meets a beats. Yep.
Yeah.
Not a crit.
So that's only gonna deal 8 piercing and 7 poison. On that second roll, I got another crit on the secondary roll that doesn't
Oh
count
my
this
God.
time.
What the fuck?
Oof,
You see
okay.
what happens? You say you don't hit, and then you start hitting hard.
Yeah, but with just the basilisk.
Man,
Okay.
choke the shit out of me.
Ophion. Ophion looks over to you, Aklon. It would do you well to assist me in subduing these other miscreants. And I need you to make a... Sorry, wall of text. Wisdom saving throw.
It was nice knowing y'all.
Fear.
All right.
Fear.
Let me just double check.
Hmm.
Well, even if you do have advantage from this, I think it's just a straight roll, but a 14. Let me double check. Yeah, because you do have bless, and it's not at disadvantage, so a 14 does fail though. And so you are under the effects of suggestion. And yeah, you think it's a pretty good idea to subdue your allies. That is his action. As a bonus action, let's see. Yeah, let's get Beast, if you would make another strength saving throw. Okay. Yeah. Once again, the blood sigil does not affect you, and you are in control of yourself. It is your turn, Beast.
Is this the guy that did the suggestion on Akon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I did some reading, and apparently I don't just have to use a monk weapon to get my bonus action as an unarmed strike. If I do an unarmed strike attack, then I could also do a bonus action as another unarmed strike. That is in here.
The club that you have, the magic item that you have, it is just a club, which is a simple weapon. So like it does count as a monk weapon.
Oh, okay. I was mixing up monk weapon and dedicated weapon, which was why I was confused. But okay, that's good. So then this turn on this blood sigil person, I will do the boulder bash.
Right quick, are you keeping your eyes averted?
Yes.
Okay.
I will be going with the boulder club.
Okay. 14 misses.
And then another boulder club.
19 hits.
And then an unarmed
5.
strike.
18
So
does hit.
beautiful.
Okay. Con save. He maintains concentration and takes 5 and 8, so 13. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
A clone.
All right. I turn to Callie and see that grappled, which certainly qualifies as subdued in my mind. So I'd look for the next closest ally and see Akira.
Oh no,
And I am going to try and grapple Akira.
All right. Oh boy.
Wow, that's spectacular.
Akira, if you can make either an athletics or a acrobatics check.
Come on.
Come on, my
man.
wimpy little wizard. Okay, athletics or acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you do not succeed.
On the first one, but since I have two
first try.
attacks.
No.
Uh-huh. I don't think you have disadvantage
Oh
here,
no.
so 23. I
I
don't think you can beat that.
I can't beat that.
So Akira is grappled.
I tried my slippery fish shit again. It's just not working.
So we should probably just cooperate with them.
Claude.
And well, if you're still struggling,
Jesus.
that's my bonus attack.
Okay, does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wimpy. I'm easy to hit.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh jeez, Coop. This is
Okay.
fine. I'm chill.
Let me just double check. All right. Yeah, and then with that, it is Hallian's turn.
I will. I don't like this guy. So I am going to make a bunch of con saves again.
Okay. It's going to be quite a few more, I think. Let me double check the wording on the basilisk thing. Make sure it's the same. Yeah. So go ahead and we'll start with 3 of them for the mid. Well, that Medusa's out of range. So 2 for the Medusae. Let's see. An 11 and 2 is a 13. That is a failure. But not by so much that it is a problem. You begin to turn to stone, and you are restrained.
How many for the basilisks?
Just 2. Those both save. But yes, you are restrained as your flesh slowly begins to turn to stone.
Well, then I will reckless attack anyway to get normal rolls on lance hits against
All
that
right.
guy.
That'll hit. For 8. That misses. Let's see. Con save. He continues to maintain concentration. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I got no bonus actions.
All right. Clover. Clover, Clover, Clover. Okay. Clover diverts her eyes, but you see her kind of focusing and on senses, and it seems as though that does not impose any disadvantage on her as she swings her short sword at the Medusa next to her. So 26 and a 16. Or let's see. It's okay. For 9 piercing, 4 radiant, 7 piercing, 1 radiant, so that's 10 plus 11 is 21. Alright. That is it for Clover's turn. And Callie.
Uh,
You are restrained by this Medusa. You can try to break it with your action. Also, are you diverting your gaze?
yeah. Actually, I want to look directly at the human looking person.
Okay.
If I can do that, you know.
It's still, you have to fully divert your gaze. Otherwise, like even catching one of these guys in the periphery, they can force you to look at them.
Okay, then
So you have to
I'm
like
not going to
look
avert my gaze. I
fully
want
at
to
the
just keep
ground.
looking at that guy. Yeah, I'm not diverting my gaze.
Okay, so
I'm good.
Sorry, I've just got to be clear. You are not, or you are.
I'm not.
Okay. Go ahead, and I need you to make some con saves.
All right.
Make one. Start out with 2 con saves.
Good, gotcha.
Okay, those both save. And then 1. And then 2 more. Okay. That 10 is going to fail against this basilisk.
Am I blessed? No. Does that not help?
I think you are.
Yes.
Actually, has Demetrius taken a hit yet? I don't think so. Wait, yeah, a bite hit Demetrius. So we did need to make a.
I'm the one concentrating.
Your blessing.
Yeah.
Demetrius has the shield of faith on themselves. Demetrius, go ahead and give me a con save, right quick.
And I have advantage on it because of silvery barbs, or
Yes. Okay, 17. You keep your shield of faith. But yes, Callie, you are blessed. Roll a d4.
thanks. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
I
no
got a
worries.
3.
Okay, 13 saves. Okay, so you are still restrained, so that does still leave you at disadvantage on your attacks, but you are not turning to stone.
Okay, can I bonus action cast my echo to be next to the guy?
Yes.
And then can I take all my attacks from the echo?
Yes.
So do I still have disadvantage?
I don't think so.
Fucking echo dice, man, they're fucking cool.
Kind of swag.
It's 12. But I'm blessed. I don't know how much shit blessed go to.
Yeah, I mean, roll a d4.
Oh my god, bless is really good. Oh, that's 14.
That still misses. That'll hit.
Are you okay? So I got 2 more, and I'm gonna use my unleash incarnation.
All right,
22.
that'll hit.
There you go. That's all I got.
Con save. So
Kelly,
15.
Kylie's so
Right.
pissed looking at this guy.
Mhm. Okay, Akira.
Okay, so I'm. What
Grapple.
can I do?
How
As
does
far
con
as-
saves
diverting
work
your
out?
gaze.
Ooh. that's-
Yeah, they did. He got a 10 and then a 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Are you diverting your gaze?
I don't know. I kind of want to not, but there's like a lot of yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna avert my gaze. I'm scared.
Okay. So yeah, you are grappled. So that doesn't stop you from doing anything. It just stops you from moving. And then you can, take your turn as normal, except that you can't like target creatures you can't see.
So can I still hit blood guy?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I will
Disadvantage.
firebolt at blood guy. Dink.
17 hits.
What?
17. Golly.
What the fuck?
Very good. This guy is looking pretty hurt.
And
And then
that's it.
con
Other than
save.
just like
It's a
pleading
22
with
on his
a
concentration.
clone.
Okay.
Please, no, mister.
Theo.
I'm going to just move here and I'll, headbutt the guy. Oh, that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Actually, oh no, never mind. That's not what I had wanted to do. I'd forgotten. Oh well, that's fine.
Okay.
Shouting distraction.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for me. Sorry.
That's okay. All right. Demetrius.
We got a couple of people here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hit them. Trying to hit them.
Are you looking away?
Yes.
Okay. Go for it.
Oof.
10 will miss.
That's for this guy.
Okay. 10 still misses.
And then for this, I'll do my
Demetrius is blessed, so don't forget about that.
someone populate West.
You can add a
One-
D4 to all your attacks and saves.
to all say again.
All attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
A 13 does still miss though.
Okay.
But yeah,
Then
that happens to every attack. So
Okay. Then I'm gonna the next two. D4, you said?
yes. Okay, so that makes that a 16, which does hit the Medusa. So those both hit. Go and roll some damage. Okay. 8 and 6.
And I'll use my No, I won't. I won't. That's all.
Okay. All right, on to their turn. The one next to Demetrius is going to constrict. That's a natural 1. I guess with advantage, it's a 7, still a miss. Snake hair, that's a 24. So Demetrius, you take 5 piercing and 9 poison. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
I mean, if I take 9 piercing and 5 poison, I'm down.
Okay, then yeah, you go down, and not trying to outright kill you, the Medusa will move over here to Theo and make a short sword attack. It's a 22
Yeah.
for 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
If I get a concentration check.
Yeah.
Okay, bless stays up. Basilisk will try to constrict beast. That's a 12. Snake hair on beast. That's a 20. So that's going to be 6 piercing and 12 poison to beast.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if I used I shouldn't have used this feat in the Hydra fight, but it's where I can.
The unscarred.
Yeah.
I don't think you did either. You never really got that close to them.
Yeah, you're right. I was on the
They never
coast.
did any attacking either.
Let's do that. Where is that? Unscarred resilience. So D12 plus con, reduce damage. Okay, so con is 3, D12.
Okay, so -8 on that. So instead of 18, you take 10.
Cool.
And then short sword attack will be against Callie. That's a 16 to hit. I think that misses.
That mess up. Oh,
Yeah. Then the other Medusa. The other Medusa will make a snake hair attack at Callie. That's a 24. So that's going to be 20 poison damage
I'm down.
and 4 piercing damage.
Oh no.
And then we'll turn and make a short sword attack against Clover. That's a 20. That's going to hit. Deal 5 piercing. And then we'll release Callie's unconscious body from the constriction, and then weave the tail over to try to constrict Clover. It's a 19, so Clover takes 5 more bludgeoning and is restrained. Okay, following that, the basilisks will make their bites to bite against, let's see, 2 of them on Theo. It's a 12 and a 13.
I think both of those miss.
Yep. Beast, that's an 8. And Hallion, that's a crit failure. Okay. And that brings us to Ophion. Ophion is going to just attack Beast with his spear. That's a 22 to hit for 14 piercing damage.
All right.
And then second attack, also at Beast. That's a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. All right. You see, this guy is on his last legs. He's taken a lot of hits. Beast, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Beast gonna punch Well, swing his boulder club at this dude again. Once. With his eyes averted. Oh, sorry. There we go.
9 misses.
And then again.
19 hits.
Boom for 5. And then bonus action. 9. Shoot.
9 misses.
Looking away, he whiffs a few times. And that's it.
Make a con save for him. Oh, that's a crit fail on the con save. Klon, your mind is your own again.
Fantastic.
With that, it is a Klon's turn.
I am gonna take a look around and see that things look pretty bad. Just apologies to Akira. And I am going to charge up here, and I am not averting my eyes, and I'm gonna take some swings at the dude who charmed me after these con saves.
Yep. Go ahead and start with 2 for the Medusae.
Awesome.
Okay. That's failure. I don't think like this effect isn't like a stacking one. So I think that making the other saves is.
Well, I mean, I guess the only question is if I fail one by.
If you fail very badly.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Which a 9 against a DC 14 is failing it by 5.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, with that, a Klon comes charging in, and as he gets there, he's slowed as he gradually turns to stone and becomes a statue standing there beside you. All right, Hallion.
I guess I will do what I've been doing.
All right.
Because I don't have a lot of options. So, con saves to begin. That one's not going to cut it.
2. Yep. The 12. Let me see. It was a Medusa that started the process on you.
Yep.
At the end of its next turn, you don't have to make one at the start of your turn. For the continuation of the effect. That happens at the end of your next turn. So you didn't fail by 5 or more, so you're fine here.
Okay. And basilisks.
The basilisks actually don't have an effect where if you fail by 5 or more, it happens. Their gaze is a little weaker, so we don't even have to worry about rolling for them.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, you can go ahead and take your turn, and then at the end of your turn.
Strained, so I will still. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Don't worry about it. Just we'll have to make these saves would have to be made at the end of your turn. You still nailed that first one. We'll keep that number.
Okay.
But yeah, you're good to go.
I will go reckless at spear guy, which will offset my restrained disadvantage. So that is a 15,
15
and a 12.
Neither of those hit.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
I can't move, and I got no bonus action.
Clover is restrained. They are still going to attempt to attack this Medusa next to them. That's with disadvantage, a natural 20.
Yeah. Okay,
Second
Clover.
attack with disadvantage. That is a unnatural 20. So let's see,
Dang.
9 plus 11 plus 9, 11 is 20. Plus 10 is 30. Plus 6 is 36.
Clover.
Okay. Callie, if I could get a death saving throw.
I got you, boss. I was about to say, I thought they got me, boss. Here you go. Watch this. 12.
Good to go. Akira, you're up.
Oh God. Okay, ugh. I'm. Ooh, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm gonna not avert my gaze and I'm gonna shoot blood guy.
Okay. Let's get some con saves.
How many?
Start with 2.
Okay. Think. Ooh, inspiration on that second one. That's a no. Think. There we go.
Okay, those both save.
Okay.
Let's get 2 more.
Okie dokie. Think. Right. Think. All right.
Both save. You are good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna. I mean, if I'm like looking, I should. No, but he's about to die. Maybe. Yeah, I'll firebolt.
All right.
Okay.
That'll hit. How do you want to do it?
Yeah! Okay, so Akira does not avert their gaze and looks up and sees Aklan is stone, Kali's unconscious. Everybody else is looking kinda beat up. Demetrius is also unconscious. Just like, oh shit, this is real bad. And just like wills the orb to allow them to cast this strong enough to deal with blood guy, and the hydrothermal vent smoke goes and hits him in the chest, and yeah, just explodes a little, I think.
You see the burn like creep up and scar the neck. The scales like blistering off. As he falls, you see the Medusae, each of their like gaze like flashes, and they all kind of like look as if they're coming out of a stupor. They all 3 instantly like toss their short swords to the side. Anyone who is constricted, they release. Um, they all like diffuse, and you see them divert their gaze away. And one of them says, "Thank you, you freed us. This perversion of Farika's beliefs. Please, we surrender. We do not mean for this to continue." Um,
How do we fix him? And looks at Aklan.
you see one of them looks over to the cauldron that's full of Medusa blood. Gather some of this, pour it over him. It should restore him. Please, we much.
Yeah, I wanna I wanna make sure the unconscious people are like not gonna die while we figure
Yeah,
this out.
yeah. The Medusa have stood down and called off the basilisks. The basilisks all start like stomping back to their uh, their bedding. Um, the Medusae, one of them, the one that's been speaking, continues. We never intended for us to become the enemy of the city dwellers. This Ophion came in and with this item, this object, and is determined to test its limits. Farika is. We do not mean to be kidnappers or killers. This is. We defend ourselves. This is beyond what we intended. But yeah, with that we are effectively out of combat, and so you can heal up the folks before things get too bad.
I am shoving the Medusa aside and casting Aura of Vitality, which causes the stonework around me to splinter and like fragrant plants to begin to reclaim the soil. I'm aware that this is holy ground for them, but I am going to start with 2d6 for Demetrius, then 2d6 for Callie, then 2d6 for Halion.
Yahoo!
And then I'll get a few more of those in, but that's where I needed to start.
Okay. Akira, did you say you were going to do something with the blood cauldron?
Yes. She said just dump it on him? Dump some on him?
Mm-hmm.
I will, I guess. Oh, well, I don't want to, like, if I have, like, an extra, like, cup
You've got a
or
cup.
something. Okay. I'm not
you've
just
got a cup.
scooping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the heal.
So yeah, you move over. You dump a tankard into the blood and pour it over a clon. And where it's poured, slowly you see it beginning to heal and turn the stone back to flesh. And after a moment, a clon, you return to non-petrification.
I'll as I
You
am.
see all the Medusae like have backed away a bit, and are like looking down.
Calling on the floor is like, oh. Well, at least you know what it feels to be like a little bit of stone, right?
Oh my god.
Is everybody okay?
0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
It's pretty cool. Oh, my body. We'll start to get up.
I need a shower.
Oh, yeah.
Oil.
A lot of blood, oil, and acid. Poison.
Seeing that the threat has subsided, Aklan's going to go looking around for the people from Satessa.
We should take some of that cauldron blood back to the room we landed in. It is possible some of them are still savable.
Excellent idea.
That is a point. I'll start collecting as much as I can and whatever. Hey, don't I have the old fish bucket?
You do have an old bucket.
Multiple. This blood is going to coagulate by the time we get anywhere.
Priestess, is this capable of restoring those who have completely turned?
It can. Though if they have broken in any way, they will be restored without the lost bits.
Okay. Put it back on.
We
Close.
would ask any that you restore in the previous chamber, do not allow them to continue on their quest into this location. We, as I've said, we work to defend, not to cause such harm, but they came in trying to do harm, many of them.
Can I walk up to the Gordons and I want to ask them if are y'all okay?
We will be. We have lost a number of our sisters in filling this thing. If you can, we'd ask that you remove this cauldron as well, this sorrowful reminder. The cauldron on the map is very big. It is much smaller than that. It looks like it is just big enough to fit like one medium creature inside of it. So big, but not so heavy that it cannot be, carried.
Okay.
Ophion claimed that it had the power to resurrect, to bring the dead back to life. He was bent on stretching its abilities from just simple resurrection to finding some way to give himself immortality. Did not care how many had to die in the process.
Oh. Well,
Force of heresy in its inception and then perverted? How came you by this artifact?
It was not ours. It was brought with him when he came to this temple. He proclaimed himself a follower of Farika, and but then he proceeded to slaughter the others, my sisters. He we hoped that the Hydra would fend off any from venturing inside of this temple, but any who came near he would abduct for his experiments.
Where did he come from?
We do not know the details. He brought with him another prisoner, one that you may wish to speak to. She may know more. And she points towards this door over in this back corner. The other survivors, the few that are left, are in the room behind the statue. Please, we will stay out of your way in hopes to avoid any accidental petrification.
I think while I'm like in front of them, I'm gonna take a knee and I'm going to take out the +1 sword and I'm gonna offer it up to them.
I'm sorry. What is? Please, we do not need your offering. We
No, take it. It's a gift.
I thank you. And she'll reach down, and you see just a scaled hand grip the hilt of the blade.
All right. Y'all been through a lot, and I think y'all deserve something for this. This is not a good thing to been put through. So,
Your offering is graciously accepted.
okay.
Please, if we have spare vials, the blood of our sisters should not go to waste. Take with you as much as you can. It can be very useful.
I
Okay.
trade some of their empty vials for some of the broken pieces that we found in the forest, and just say, the wetlands have been polluted.
This that's actually a regular practice of the worshippers of Farika. Those who wish to pray to her do so by uh, hiding messages in the soil of locations like this.
The wetlands have been polluted.
Yes, I understand. We will do what we can to reduce the effect on the world.
I want to look around for any kind of urn or something that would be readily available to take some of this blood in.
They're offering us vials.
Yeah, you're able to fill.
Oh,
You wind up with 10 vials of Medusa blood.
ooh.
Someone can mark that down. And then also this cauldron that they've said has some magical effect to it, but you'd have to investigate it a little further to learn more about it. Um, I think let's go ahead and call session here, and then we'll pick up next week with you, or 2 weeks from now, with you gathering the survivors and speaking to the other prisoner that was mentioned, and going from there.